Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about parts of sentences where we will discuss three parts of sentences: first subject, second verb, third object and their types with example. Let's begin. Number 1, subject. Subject is the one which we talk about or the one who performs an action. Guys, there are two types of subjects: the singular number, the plural number. Number 1, the singular number. When the subject refers to one person or place or thing. For example, Ram, Sita, he, she, it, name, this, that, pen. Number 2, the plural number. When the subject refers to more than one person or place or thing. For example, Ram and Sita, people, we, you, these, those, they, pens. Let's talk about the first person, second person and third person. First person singular number: I, me, my. First person plural number: we, us, our. Second person singular number: you, your, yours. Second person plural number: you, your, yours. Third person singular number: he, she, it. Third person plural number: they, them, their. For example, if I say I am talking to you about Mohan, here I first person, you second person, Mohan third person. Now number 2, verb. Verb is the one which describes the action, work or the state of the subject. For example, Rahul is sleeping. Here verb is sleep because Rahul is doing sleeping. Another example, Rahul is 5 months old. Here verb is because no work but describing state of present. Verbs are two types: main verb, helping verb. Number 1, main verb. Main verb describes the action of the subject, such as to write, to move, to see, to think, to read, etc. For example, Mohan is writing a letter. Number 2, helping verb, which is also called auxiliary verb. It describes the state, time of the subject. For example, is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, do, does, did, will, etc. Now number 3, object. Object is the one which gets affected by the action or the state of the subject. For example, Ram is playing football. Object, football. Sita was singing a song. Object, song. I am watching TV. Object, TV. Friends, we have discussed about the verb earlier that are simple verbs which are also taught in schools. But there also exist advanced grammar verbs which are mainly important in exams. We should have at least knowledge about it. What is transitive and intransitive verbs and what is regular and irregular verbs? So let's understand. Transitive verb. Transitive verbs are the action that have an object to receive that action. For example, Ram opened the door. Here opened is a transitive verb because when Ram opened the door, it impacted on the door, means door opened. Another example, Shyam thrown a stone. Intransitive verbs. Intransitive verbs are the actions that don't have an object to receive that action. For example, Ram was listening. Here, intransitive verb is listen because the sentence has no object to receive the action. Another example, Shyam was sleeping. Regular verbs. The verbs that end with ed or d to describe an action in the past are called regular verbs. For example, play, played, like, liked, try, tried. Like, we tried our best. You played amazing match. Irregular verbs. The verbs that do not end with ed or d to describe an action in the past are called irregular verbs. For example, wear, wore, make, made, meet, met. Like, I made sentences my own. You met Rahul. Now friends, if you really want to speak in English, you have to make sentences your own with more practice, because practice makes everything perfect. There are three different forms of verb: first form, second form, third form. For example, first form come, second form came, third form come. Just like fight, fought, fought, go, went, gone, see, saw, seen. Friends, now it's your work to remember another verbs with their different forms.